Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. This is one hell of a day, just let me tell you. So, this is for the zodiac sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you guys are new to my channel, because Rich Lop was such a beautiful human being that he gave me another shout out, I am so grateful that you are here. I hope this resonates. Please hit the thumbs up. And I think that you guys are the reason why my Libra video has been delayed, because there's some fresh new energy and somebody, I don't know who you are, but somebody needed a very special message. I've been getting a mother. I'm a medium. There's a mother coming through. I don't know who she is. I don't know who she's for. But she's here to give love and support for somebody who just recently had a huge loss. I don't know if it was a death or if it's like divorce or lost their job, but she's telling me that you're here. And she wants you to know how much she loves you and that you have so much love and support from the other side. And I have tried to record this video 3 times to the point where I'm getting a headache. I woke up this morning and there was no water. I live out in the middle of nowhere in northwestern Pennsylvania. It dipped really low in temperature last night and our pipes froze. So we're getting pre-Mercury retrograde energies, pre-shadow. So the first Libra video I made had a corrupt file. The second one I made, I got halfway through it and the computer just shut off. Just poof, went black. I thought, oh no, it crashed. Oh no. I rebooted it. It's fine. It didn't even record. The first 30 minutes of the recording that I didn't even record it. And then I got the mother coming through. She's telling me she died from complications of diabetes in the hospital and that she loves you and she wants you to know she's here, whoever you are, and that she knows that this is a very, very hard time for you, but she also can see into your future and wants you to know that 2022 is going to be a huge, huge, huge change for you. It's going to be a catalyst for huge growth for you. Even though you can't see it right now it feels like the world is falling down around your shoulders. So I don't know who this message is for. Maybe it's for a lot of you. Maybe a lot of you have mothers and you can piggyback that energy, right? But somebody viewing this just went through a loss. I don't know if it was the loss of this mother. Maybe she just died. I don't know if you just went through a divorce or there's some kind of a tragedy. I'm seeing the tower in my head. And you really needed to hear that you were supported and that it's going to be okay. All right. So thank you, Mom, whoever you are. I wish you would just let me record my video now. I gave you a voice. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to ignore her because I didn't want to do mediumship at the beginning of a zodiac reading. I just didn't. And trying to avoid her, she made it very difficult for me to succeed in doing this video unless I gave her a voice. So I've given her a voice. And I'm grateful that I did so. And I am grateful that she is here. And I am grateful that you are here. But now I would really like to get my Libra zodiac out for those who have been sitting waiting for it. And I love you guys. So I'm going to do my intro now. Welcome to TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I'm still in my pajamas with dirty hair. Couldn't even brush my teeth because no water this morning at all. The handyman, I believe, has fixed the problem, but I've been so busy recording or trying to record that I haven't even had an opportunity to check my water. But he's been and gone, so I think he fixed it. I think it was the heat tape. So For those of you who are new, welcome to TR's Tarot Talk. It's not normally like this over here. This is kind of an extraordinary video. So if you're watching, welcome to the tribe. I hope if you're the one this message is for, that you receive it with love and light. And we all love you and want to give you support for the new year. Things will get better, okay? For those of you that message wasn't for, welcome. We are going to do the zodiac sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers. Those who are cross watchers, keep in mind that Spirit knows exactly who's watching, so it might very well be you that they're talking to and not them, meaning your person that they're talking about, okay? I've got 5 decks here of oracle cards that at the end of this reading we're going to use for advice from Spirit for you in the month of January. I'm doing a singles reading with this deck. I'm doing the couples reading with this deck. Couples doesn't have to mean that you're married or living together. You don't even have to be in physical contact. It just means that you're in love and you've got somebody on your heart and mind. And so we're going to take a look at both. I have 2 decks over here of clarifiers. I'm going to reset this one because I forgot to before starting the video. Knock, knock. Who's there? Libra. That's who. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers. This is the deck I'll be using to clarify, if I need to, any of the singles reading. Now, if you're new to my channel, those who are returning, I love you guys. You're always patient with me. You're like, anything goes with Tracy's videos. Anything. I mean, seriously. So you guys are used to my shenanigans. However, for those of you who are new, Patreon is a paid subscription. It's $4.44 a month. It's linked in the description box below. You got to read it all because there's so much information down there. One of my New Year's resolutions is to condense all that and make it easier to read, easier to locate. I haven't had time to do that yet, so you might have to do a little bit of a scavenger hunt in my description box to find the Patreon link. Okay. There's also a link to Amazon if you're interested in my Twin Flame journal. It's just a blank journal, but it is dedicated. It's created with a beautiful cover for those who are on the Twin Flame journey in order for you to journal your journey, to look back over in the future about how this whole thing has changed your life. That's linked in the description box below. If you'd like to order a personal private reading, that's linked in the description box below, as is my wish list and my PayPal if you feel so called to tip or buy me a cup of coffee. Nobody needs to do that. That's just something that other readers do, and I was asked to incorporate. I do have a wish list with Amazon if you want to contribute to the channel for your own readings. Everything that gets bought for the channel gets used in my readings. Okay, so did I miss anything? There will be an extended of this. It's always anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour long. I pick apart everything. If you do decide to join Patreon, or if you're already a Patreon member, Mercury pre-shadow also hit my Cancer reading. It was a full hour long or more, extended, and for whatever reason, in the middle of the video, it just stops. So I'm going to be doing a bonus Cancer reading as well. So keep your wiggly bell on for that as well. And we are now going to start your reading. Look at, we are, how many minutes? Almost 10 minutes in. Oh my God, Tracy. So guys, just if you're new, know that this isn't the norm around here, okay? Sometimes it's the norm around here, but not always the norm. So I'm going to take a look. I'm going to move these out of the way. We're going to find out the beginning of the month energies, the middle of the month energies, and the end of the month energies for my singles. And then we're going to get one card from Spirit to kind of sum it all up for the month of January. We will also look at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is usually past or future energies, and I will know. Don't ask me how, I just do. I'll know if it's something you've been through already or if it's something that's coming in the future for you. But it is not what's happening in the month of January. Okay, I gotta quit talking like that. I'm just a little frustrated. I love you, Mom. Whoever's mom that was, she's a very sweet, loving person. I don't know if you just lost her. Could even be a grandmother, but I'm getting heavy maternal. So I feel like it's a mom. But take what resonates, okay? All right, beginning of the month for singles, Spirit. Singles, singles, singles. One card for the beginning of the month for my Libra singles. One card, please, for the beginning of the month for Libra. Oh, no, we're not taking 10 cards. Thank you. One card, please, Spirit. One card for the beginning of the month for my Libra singles. By the way, guys, I know I sound a little annoyed, but I am so excited about 2022. I just got so much energy and inspired ideas. Like last year, I felt so uninspired. I really did. This year, I feel hot and fired up. Creativity galore. Lots of ideas. Beginning of the month for single Libras, please. In love and relationship. Anything coming in the month of January. How do you want to receive that? Okay, in the reverse. All right, middle of the month, please, for Libra. Middle of the month for Libra. Singles. Why do they keep coming out in the sideways position? All right. And what about the end of January for singles, please? Collective single Libras. In the end of the month of January, let's get some good energy. How do you want to receive that one? All right. And can we get one card to sum it all up? By the way, this is very different energy than the first reading. That's the reason why it didn't work out. Because there was somebody that's coming, somebody new probably, that's coming that needed a message. And I think your mother manipulated my videos so that you'd get it. But it is a collective reading, so we are also looking at the collective of Libra, single collective. All right, so tell me in summation the entire month in love and romance for Libra, please. Sum up the month of January. Energy. How do you want to receive that one? Thank you. But okay. All right. So this looks really negative. It looks really bad. I'm going to be honest with you. But the bottom of the deck tells me this is just the prelude to some really good stuff coming in the future. Okay. So as a reader, when I see reversals, when I see, potential on the board, but it's in reverse, it's just a block. That's all it is. It's a little hitch in your giddy up, right? It's just some kind of an obstacle that you're going to be overcoming, and then you're going to move forward. Okay. I can see it here. It's a lesson. This is a lesson for you. And it looks like it could be a harsh lesson, but it is a lesson. All right, so I'm going to leave this. I'm not going to channel for you yet. I'm going to get the others out on the board, and then we're going to take a look at the singles. We'll channel for you first, then we'll channel for those in connection, and then we're going to sum it up with advice from Spirit for the month of January. All right, for those who are in connection, for the Libras and cross watchers that are in connection, what does the beginning of the month of January look like? What does the middle of the month of January look like? See, these ones are coming. I can tell that they're in the upright. They're kind of, like leaning toward the upright. So I'm not stressing over. And the end of the month, please. The end of the month. 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 Now that one, I don't know. Let's toss that. reverse. Okay, and let's get one card to sum it all up. Well, we got two, but I'm taking it. Okay, bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, here we go. Buckle up, Buttercup. Okay, I will tell you that this is the third time me attempting to record this video, and this energy is very similar. So despite the fact that we had a mediumship message come in, it's still pretty much the same story. It's just different cards expressing it. So for those who are single, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, remember, if it's on the table, it is an energy trying to come in. It's just got some kind of a block to it. Two of Wands is also in reverse. Two of Wands is facing a crossroads and a decision. Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I stay? Do I leave? What do I want for my future? Ten of Swords is the end of a cycle. It looks like it's a painful ending, an ending where you feel like you've been very worked over, right? This is, 10 swords in your back, feeling tired, feeling dead, quite frankly, feeling like something has died. Not good energy, but I'm telling you, the bottom of the deck tells a different story, okay? So to sum up the whole month, we have the Page of Swords. For me as a reader, I assign with Spirit, me and my guides have a very clear understanding of what I consider certain cards to stand for. For me as a reader, the Page of Swords is my Curious George. He's the student. He likes to know things. He's a very good communicator, and it's like he just wants to consume. He's the sponge. He's a student. And he's a good student. In the upright, he's really working hard to learn some lessons. Okay? So this is a lesson for you. Bottom of the deck energy is the Queen of Pentacles with the Three of Cups and the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands. We have the Temperance in reverse, which is, I want to say, an energy that you are sharing, all of you, Libras, whether you're single or not, because it's also here in the reading for those who are in connection. I know you can't see it on the camera, but it's there. Okay? So, Queen of Pentacles is that Ace of Pentacle finally comes in, and you're sitting there looking at it, wondering, what do I do with it? Where am I headed? What do I want? You've got Three of Cups, which tells me you're going to have celebration, more friends. You're going to get out there. You're going to have happy days again, right? Don't give up. Don't give up. Okay? You might have lost the battle, but you didn't lose the war. Have confidence. Know your worth. Be strong. Trust your intuition. And know that balance is coming again in the future for you. Queen of Pentacles is a very, very good energy for you. It's coming. But I think you have a little bit of a... So we are just in the midst of eclipse season. So we just had 2 eclipses. We're going to have another one. Another 2, right? Lunar and solar. I don't have a calendar right now. I need to buy another zodiac or astrology calendar. Normally I would reference it and tell you when, but it's the beginning of a new year, and I haven't had time to buy one. But I will, I promise. So you can Google it, but there are coming a couple more eclipses. During eclipse season, the universe takes things away from us, or we willingly give them up. We end old cycles, old belief systems, old relationships. We leave toxic friends behind. We kind of do a life review and look at where are we going? What do we want for our future? What do we take with us? But in the month of January, you aren't sure. You're just not sure. You don't know what the future holds. You don't know where you want to plant your seed. You don't know what the potential is. Right now, you're kind of focused on the endings. You're focused on, releasing toxic friendships, toxic jobs, toxic self-talk, because swords can be words. This could be in your external world, or this could be all in your head. Sometimes we can be our worst critics instead of our biggest fan. But all of this energy in the month of January is creating an opportunity for you to learn some very good lessons about where you're going in the future and how to get there, right? It's the Nine of Wands is all about trials. It's, you feel like you're in the middle of a war. You've been beat up. You've been tired and tattered, but you aren't willing to stop fighting. You're still standing there. You're still there. You're like, I lost the battle, but I didn't lose the war. There's good times coming for you. You can't even see. I'm trying to get it so you can see both, but, So anyhow, I do have a new camera. I just got to learn it. And when I do, we'll be like other channels where you can look down and see the cards. Celebration is coming in the future, and possibly even in money. All right. But it's all about knowing your value, your worth. So these two queens are the confident, magnetic, stable, secure. She knows she's got it going on. She is abundant. She's beautiful. She's intuitive. These are the two best queens in the deck. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a man watching this or if you're a woman. I'm sure you've heard this in other videos, that gender does not matter. But this is the feminine energy, which lives in all of us. And with the Temperance in reverse, if you are a man, this is you learning how to love from a place of the feminine energy, right? That place of being able to balance within you, not just being that go-getter that clocks in and clocks out, the hamster on the wheel, the one holding all the responsibilities, but it's also learning to love yourself and nurture yourself so you can create balance and healing. So this month is a big month for balance and healing. And you're being told not to give up because everything's going to be okay. I'm hearing all kinds of songs in my head. Don't give up on it, baby. And then I'm hearing, every little thing is going to be all right. Baby, don't worry. So I don't know that this is romance. I'm going to be honest with you. It feels to me like this is a month of self-empowerment, a month of you healing and realizing that after the storm, there's another song coming through. You guys, let me know if you're very musical, because I'm getting, after the rain, you can look to the sky again. The clouds will give way to the light of the sun. And that's what this looks like. It looks like the clouds are parting. So you do kind of have some energy here, I won't lie. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge. But it looks to me like it is a lesson for you in how to love yourself and choose yourself and to look forward in the future, to plant better seeds, to have better friendships, to celebrate a new beginning, And it feels to me like you need to kind of be alone for a little while in order to really step into that Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles energy of knowing your worth. Remember the universe, so universal law, the law of attraction, manifestation, is that the universe always brings you not what you want, but what you're in vibrational alignment with. And so your inner dialogue determines your outer experience. So you need to be saying things like, okay, universe, I know that I am worth $1 million. I am worth unconditional love. I am worth a good job. I am worth happiness. When you put that vibration out and you really believe it, and sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. When your brain needs reprogrammed, it takes practice, 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 right? You become the initiate, and then you become the student, then you become the student teacher, then you become the teacher, then you become the master teacher, and then you become the master. I mean, it is ascension, like it's climbing the ladder. And so make sure whatever is happening with you in January, that you are putting the best thoughts and energy out into the matrix to manifest with positive energy, magnetized, right? That Queen of Wands, she's well, all the queens are pre-empress energy. And that means those are the two most confident queens. Well, I won't, that's not fair to say either. Queen of Swords, they're all confident, but I mean, they're the ones that are kind of not tainted. They're not, over giving. I mean, there's some energy around the other two queens that was hard won too. But this is good. This is good. So, better days are coming. You've got a brand new beginning just right here. As soon as you can see clearly where you want to go, what you want to do, you've got a brand new beginning. There will be a choice in the future for you to make on how to manifest that, how to move forward, because there is some kind of an ending happening toward the end of January that will be a catalyst for a lesson that you needed to learn in how to be strong, balanced, confident, magnetic, how to know your value. This is self-love. This is a lesson in learning to provide your own comfort, your own stability, your own financial success. This is not being codependent. This is a lesson in independence. So I'm going to get you advice, and then we're going to take this over to the extended, and we're going to pick it apart. I'm going to find out what's ending for the majority, because it's a collective reading. And I want to look at this Ace of Pentacles and Two of Wands for the future. And most definitely, I want to find out what lesson are you learning? And how can you take that lesson into the future? And when you face that crossroads, face it with courage, strength. Okay, so we're going to leave you there. Don't leave yet, because we do have advice. Let me channel for the couples. So in the beginning of the month, for those of you who are in love or in separation or have somebody on your heart and mind, we have the Knave of Wands. This is communication. For me, pages bring in messages. They're the messengers, okay? The Knights can be too, but the Knights are more action oriented. This is more of a text, phone call. It could even be a download from spirit. It's some kind of knowledge, right? Because if you look here, there's a crystal ball and there is a compass. All right, this page sitting on books. This is a plan. I feel like this is some kind of a plan for the future that you're either going to download from spirit or you're going to hear from your person. Middle of the month, we've got the Magician. Why is this happening? Because you're manifesting big time. Like you are making energetic space. Probably because of the, again, I want to talk about the eclipses. Eclipses take things away from us. They clear space. It's like cleaning out your junk drawer, right? When you create space, eventually that junk drawer is going to be full again, because anytime there's a void, energy seeks to fill it. And so the Magician is all about, once you've created some kind of a void, you've released something, you've learned something, you've cleared something out. Now you are able to use your intentions and the tools that you have, the knowledge that you have, in order to create something to fill that space with. So the middle of the month, you're setting new goals, right? Could be goals about your person. You could be doing ritual. You could be doing manifestation. You could be making a vision board or scripting, or just focusing with attention and intention on what it is you're trying to accomplish in the month of January. Next, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. I'm going to look at that in the extended, because that could literally be a moving of home. It could be, all right, well, I want to move. The Four of Wands, if you resonate with being on a twin flame journey, it's union energies. And being in the reverse, it tells me that there is an opportunity for us to manifest union, but it does require the correct energy to manifest it. But it's on the table, so it is a potential. It's just not in the upright, which means it's all dependent upon both people and how they are focused with their attention and intention and feelings and thoughts. And you know how to manifest. And if you don't, then there's all kinds of videos out there on how to do that. I even created one maybe a year and a half ago. There were 4 things. I did a little exercise on manifestation. I set my mind on 4 things I wanted to manifest. And I followed steps that I found in other videos, and I manifested all 4 of them in exactly the way I asked for them. And so it can happen. The only thing standing between us and our manifestations is our belief system and our desire. So you have to be clear. You have to focus with intent on what you're trying to achieve, and that's how you manifest it. So Four of Wands. Now listen, whether you resonate with twin flame or this is just a connection, right? Titles don't matter. Four of Wands is celebration. It's marriage. It's buying a home. It's foundational. It's a 4. And it's a very happy 4 in the deck. So there's a potential toward the end of the month to move, to buy a new home, to find union with your person, to get engaged, to get married, to celebrate union. But with this Magician right in the middle, it tells me it's all dependent upon your vibration and intentions. And because there's free will in any relationship, it depends on your person too. Can the two of you manifest a vibrational alignment where you're both wanting the same things, you're both thinking about the same things, you're both on the same page? Can you find alignment to manifest this Four of Wands? Now, the summation of your month is the Page of Cups in the reverse with the Temperance in the reverse. So this tells me that with the Page of Cups, so the Page of Cups is usually an apology, or it's somebody new that you meet that kind of is crushing on you. But because you're in the group that already have somebody on your heart and mind, this could be an apology or a conversation that is hanging in the balance, literally, temperance. It's being held up by that divine angel, right? The angel of temperance, I like to call her or him, the cosmic bartender, right? Taking the masculine and feminine energies, those two cups, that two of cups, perfect relationship, perfect divine counterpart, and mixing them together to create balance, to create healing. And so the summation of your month is that it is hanging in the balance, and it all is dependent upon vibrational alignment. See, divine timing is not on the clock. Time is not real. Time is relative, right? To perspective, which means divine timing is not a minute too soon or a minute too late. It is only and only when you are in vibrational alignment with the very thing you're trying to create. And so this is where you are in the month of January, is you are working hard to create a vibrational alignment with what you're trying to achieve. And it looks like what you're trying to achieve is union with your person. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Cups in the upright, the Queen of Wands, isn't it funny? The Queen's all showing up here, and the Moon. Five of Wands, Four of Cups. So this is about foundation. You got all the fours, literally all the fours under the deck. You've got Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles on the board. You got the Four of Wands, and you got the Four of Swords in the upright. This is going through a healing process, is what this is doing. Okay, change is coming. Fives are all about change. Five of Wands, Four of Wands. To the Moon. The Moon is all about fears. That's the block, probably, is the fear. Or it could just be the not knowing, because the Moon is all about navigating in the dark, right? It's about not really seeing clearly what it is you're trying to achieve. That's why the Queen of Cups is here. That's the universe telling you. With the Queen of Wands, you got to have faith. And the Queen of Wands is confident. She's magnetic. And you got to trust your intuition. And then you got to release it to the universe. You know, you got to let go of the outcome. Anytime you're manifesting anything, there's steps to it, right? You got to dream it up. You got to focus your attention and intention on it. You got to feel the emotions of having it. Then you've got to take all the steps required to create it, you know, prepare for it. And then the rest is all up to God. You got to let go of it. You've got to release it to the universe and allow the universe to kind of take care of those seeds once they're underground. You can't control. Four of Pentacles is a controlling card. It's in the reverse. And you got all four fours. So this is about foundation. This is about building a steady, balanced foundation between you and your person. Now, this Page of Wands, I believe for you guys, this is about listening to your intuition. And it's about alignment. It's about realizing, getting some kind of clarity in your life in January about how can I manifest what I want? Union. You know, can I make a list? Can I set my intentions? Can I burn a candle? Can I, you know, whatever your intention work is. Okay? Magic is just energy, and it's everywhere. And all you have to do is harvest it, right? Collect it, and then use it correctly, and you will manifest what you want. I don't see your person's energy here. Why don't I see your person's energy here? How far down do I have to go to find your person? Oh my God. It's not even here. There he is. I do see energy. I see them coming, but it's a while. There's some obstacles here. I won't lie to you. I don't want to blow smoke up your butt. This is all dependent on alignment, frequency and alignment. So I'm going to pick this apart. In the extended, we're going to take a look at, I want to find out, I want to get in your person's energy because he's hiding or she's hiding. They are purposely, I don't know if they're doing it on purpose or if the universe or source is doing it to protect you. But somehow, some way, they're like being held back out of the energy because it's like in the month of January, Spirit wants you to focus on you. And we're going to take a look at why. So over in the extended, I'm going to look at the masculine's energy, what's going on with them, feminine's energy. I'm going to try to figure out who you are in this. Is this, are you, or maybe you're mirroring each other. Maybe this is both of your energies. But I'm going to pick it apart over in the extended. If you're interested, there is a link in the description box. And now that we're growing, and a lot of people, geez, just today have literally commented under my videos that they wanted to know why they couldn't just purchase this extended instead of joining a Patreon group. I did that because I thought it'd be cheaper. I mean, it's less than $5 a month and you get all the extendeds. But if you don't want to commit to that, if you just want, to pay for each extended, I can and might start a Vimeo. I just wanted to save you guys money. I thought, hey, $4.44, you get all the extendeds and you don't have to pay for them separately. You can just watch them, whichever ones resonate with you. But let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in me doing Vimeo, so you can only purchase the ones that you want, and we'll do that too. I don't care. I'm here for you guys. All right, so let's get you your advice from Spirit, and then we'll go over to the extended. Time for a nap. Yeah, Spirit's saying, January is a recovery month for both of you, for both groups. It's time to just kind of collect your energy back to yourself, self-love, self-care, just recovery in the month of January. Next, we have envy. Wow, where'd that come from? I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So if you're facing any kind of inner dialogue, I just got a message this morning from one of my clients. She was triggered, she said, in envy, because she said that she saw some friend who had the same talents, gifts, and dreams as her. And she saw a post on one of her social medias where her friend has really kind of taken the brass ring and ran with it. And she said she was a little envious and she was a little sad that her own doubts and inner fears have created self-sabotage, and she kind of wasted a whole year that she could have used to her advantage. So let me know if that resonates, because it's really not showing in the energy, but it could be the underlying energy. It could be the reason why we're focusing on recovering from 2021. And maybe it is a trigger that some of you are experiencing. Triggers, by the way, are gifts. When you're triggered, it's a gift. They feel nasty. They feel like shit. They feel like 10 of swords. Sometimes they can be painful. But what it is, and I use this analogy a lot. So if you're new here, welcome to my analogies, okay? My parables. So think of your life. We get in a comfort zone, right? Whether it's really comfortable or not, we deceive ourselves. It's better to dance with the devil you know than face the devil you don't. And so let's just say that your life is a little aquarium, little 2-gallon aquarium, and you're swimming around. Everything looks good. It's not murky. It's not dark. For all intent and purposes, it feels relatively safe. And you're in a comfort zone. It's my environment. It's my fish aquarium. It's where I feel safe. But a trigger, no matter how it comes in, whether it's somebody that you know, or it's, the universe, or it's your car breaking down, or whatever. It could be you have feelings for somebody and they're focusing their attention on someone else right now, and you're a little jealous of that. Whatever it is, that's a trigger. And so that's a catalyst, right? A trigger is a catalyst. It's a person, place, or thing that comes in and takes your little environment and shakes it up. Now, what happens when you take an aquarium and you shake it up? All the poo, all the shit that's down in the bottom, that's in the little rocks and crevices, comes up to the top, and now you're uncomfortable. Your environment sucks. There's shit everywhere. There's chaos. And so you got one of two choices. You can clean that chaos up. You can deal with that. You can siphon it off, clean it up, hire somebody if you have to, get help, or do it yourself. Ask for help from your guides, your angels, the universe. But a catalyst, so envy is a trigger. If any of you have been feeling a little bit like other people have better lives, other people are in love, and I can't even get a date, other people, just remember this mantra: I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. And look at the colors here. So the colors are orange. This is all about that sacral chakra, right? It's all about drive. It's about fire. It's about creation. It's about sex sometimes, but it's about that drive. Wow. So next we have change. Yeah, I see that. I see big changes coming in January. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads. Look at you guys are at a crossroads, and you guys are trying to control everything. So when the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. It absolutely is an opportunity for growth. And I see under the deck that it's doing its job. It really is. You guys are really manifesting over here. I'm just wondering if your person's on board. I'm going to look at that in the extended. So change, big change. And there's going to be some triggers. And there's going to need to be some downtime too. You guys are going to have to learn to balance, right? You both had the temperance in reverse. You need balance in your life. You need to not constantly be chasing that end of the rainbow, but you also need to not be napping all day long. There needs to be a balance. Mind, body, and soul. Eating well, sleeping when you feel tired. Honor your body, honor your soul, honor your mind. Recovery. I'm hearing recovery for some of you. I didn't see no devils, so I'm not too worried about you. But I am hearing recovering, maybe from the holidays, maybe from 2021, because 2021 was hard for me. But it is change. I like change. Change is the only constant. Oh, look at that. For those of you who are manifesting somebody, it's because there's huge chemistry here. We do have the sacral chakra. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. But I don't really feel this. I want to just say, I can already hear you guys, like the collective, groaning when I say this. Oh, here she goes. She's going to spin it. Yes, I am a spiritual teacher, and I spin everything from the 5D. So in the 3D, what Spirit's saying is magnetic attraction, magnetic attraction, magnetic attraction. If you're not in alignment with the very thing that you're asking for, you will not be able to attract it. There needs to be that energetic alignment and magnetism, chemistry. That's what that message is all about, is finding vibrational alignment. It's not chasing, it's not running, it's just knowing and trusting, being in flow and attracting through vibration alignment, the very things that you're trying to create for yourself. And for some of you, it's relationship. And these guys over here, it feels to me like you're ending something. But that ending is like the eclipse. It's creating sacred space. The energy will come in and fill. And chemistry, energy, vibration is going to determine what replaces whatever's ending. It could be more of the same if you haven't learned your lesson. But if you've learned your lesson, it's going to be new. It's going to be change for the better. It's going to be a month of recovering and healing. I swear to God, this deck is set, man. I have shuffled. This card has come out for almost every single zodiac, and I think it's come out twice out of the 3 times that I've done your reading. Your soul remembers this intense connection. So for those of you in connection, that's, 4 of Wands, that tells me it's a very spiritual connection. It's here for a purpose. Every connection has purpose, whether it sticks around for a day or a freaking decade or life or many lives. Many lives. You guys over here, that might be what ended for you, is a soul connection, a past life. It could have been karmic. If you don't resonate with that, that's also Spirit's way of saying intense. I got a lot of solar plexus, or not solar, sacral chakra going on here. And so this could be lessons for you from past life, past lives. This could be the lifetime where you've chosen to clear out all the karma and create a new love. And it might even be with yourself or with Source before it's with another human being. So I'm sorry, I almost forgot your postcard. So I always hold this up to the camera so you guys can pause it, you can screenshot it, you can put it in your wallet, whatever you want to do for advice for the month of January. All right, dearest, wonderful you. Oh my God, and look, see, I hadn't read this. Manifest. I told you, it's all about vibrational alignment. It's about calling in and manifesting what you want or who you want. So to help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. 2 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Temperance, Page of Cups. I'm telling you, it's there. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic little seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? That's self-sabotage, right? I'm afraid to succeed because if I succeed, I'm in other people's view. They can see me. What if I fail, right? Is change too daunting? Look, you got change right here. Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. Don't be envious of others. You are worthy, okay? They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence your world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. Big message from the universe that really does kind of sum up the entire reading. For the month of January, there's going to be catalysts for change. How you meet that energy and what you tell yourself you're capable of will determine the next month and the next month and the next month. And I would say that by the end of January, you're going to need a nap. We're all going to need a nap by the end of January. You guys, whether or not you get this lesson, I'm going to get to this in the extended. I want to know what you're learning, and I want to know if you get it. Some will, some won't. It's a collective reading, but I want to take a look at the majority of you. But it does feel like it might just be a very, very big month for reflection and recovery and planning and strategizing and finding vibrational alignment. And you might even get triggered. But triggers are blessings if you use the energy for the right purpose. If you can use that trigger to learn and to heal and to experience it and transmute it. Don't judge it. Just sit with it. Try to understand it. Be grateful it's there because it's showing you something that you thought didn't exist, but it was underneath the surface and it came up to be looked at. And envy is a tough one. I've been there, wondering why other YouTube channels, grow and grow and grow, and mine just kind of seems to just, it grows, but very slowly. It's that Page of Pentacles or Knight of Pentacles energy. Slow and steady wins the race, right? I can't blame anybody else for that but me. That's that fear of success. I'm not afraid of failing. Heck, I've failed a million times. I know how to do that. I'm afraid of succeeding. So what are you afraid of? What are your fears? And why is it showing up in your love reading? Because this feels more about you guys than it feels about partnership. So January is all about you. And you guys that have somebody on your heart and mind, I don't see their energy in January. I just don't. I see you working on recovering and manifesting, trying to become magnetically attractive. And your highest and best advice for you guys is to do everything you can, right? Look up the steps of manifestation, do all the steps, and then you are being asked to let go of the outcome, to trust in the divine plan, to trust that if this person's meant for you, they'll never, ever, ever not show up. It might take time to find alignment, temperance, right? To find that vibrational alignment, that balance. And how long it takes depends on how hard it is for you to learn the lessons and your person. But if they're truly your divine partner, they will show up. They will. Nothing that's meant for you will ever miss you. All right, so I'm going to take this over to the extended. I love you guys. I think I finally got through with it. If this doesn't upload, I swear to God, I'm going to, no, I'm not. I'll just do it again. Pull up my big girl panties and do it until it works. All right, so if you're new, thank you. And if you want to join us over in Patreon, please do. And if you're a little perturbed that you have to join Patreon in order to get the extended, let me know in the comments. I'm open to anything. I will create a way for you to just purchase the ones you like if that's what you want. Okay? Let me know. We're here to grow.